Hey class, it's Becky. I'm going to answer some of the introduction PE589 questions. Welcome back to this class, everyone. The first question is, what's your current occupation and where do you work? I talked about how I was the head water polo coach at the high school for a little bit. It's our off season, so I'm working on getting a whole bunch of our summer games together and working on the fall season coming up. I'm starting a club team, my first club team for the summer, so I'm kind of a little bit stressed out about that and trying to figure out where tournaments are and how to work it out. But I'm getting through. I was also subbing for the school district, but one of the coaches at the high school informed me that the female aide at the high school couldn't work the rest of the school year because she broke her arm. They needed a female that had already keys to the school, so I applied. Now I am an aide at the high school. I drive around on a golf cart, pick up bad kids from classes, bring them to the principal's office. I walk around and give call slips. It's pretty boring. I know that I mean it's a job right now. I'm still at the school, but it really shows me how much I miss teaching and actually doing something and teaching these kids in the classroom rather than seeing all the bad kids. And I mean, seeing them and like talking to them, and I can educate them as I'm bringing them to the office and like give them advice, but it's nothing like teaching, that's for sure. Anyways, the next question is, what's your capstone research topic? I am writing about the insufficient physical activity amongst former college athletes. The reason why I am interested in this topic is because I am a former college athlete, and I've noticed myself kind of like sluggish and not really working out or having that type of motivation as I used to, and I just kind of want to understand why. And I have a lot of friends that complain to me about how much weight they've gained and how they keep trying to do other things, but they're just not as motivated as they used to be. And it's really actually interesting, some of the results that I've received. I sent out a couple of my surveys to some coaches, and they're passing them out to their alumni, and I got a couple answers back, so it's pretty interesting. I've noticed a lot of people just stating that they have stuck to their everyday routine, and if it involves not working out, it involves not working out. They're too tired of doing something else. They're not balancing their time right. So it's pretty interesting, and I find myself relating to it and kind of want to find a reason what we could do to fix that. Like as a coach coming up, I want to be able to educate my athletes on remaining that healthy track of eating right, exercising regularly, and prioritizing your time a little bit more. What I'm looking forward to in this class is just finding out my results and like reading other people's results with their papers. All of us are working so hard on this huge paper and writing about a topic that we're passionate about, and seeing these results, it's pretty awesome. I mean, I'm excited for it. What I'm least excited for in this class, just all the research and writing. It's kind of stressful with a lot of work that I'm doing for summer, kind of like overloading it right now, but I know it's for a good cause of my students, myself, and just working. I mean, eventually I'm going to get to where I want to be, and if that means that I got to overload and work my butt off, I know what that means. By being an athlete before, I worked my butt off and I got what I deserved and how hard I worked for, so that's what it's going to be. How can your professor support your completion of the capstone? Just staying in touch, making sure we're on task, praying, constantly praying. I think that just going over revisions, if there's any confusion, he's pretty good at replying to emails right away. If it's not that same day, it's the next day. So I know he's on top of answering our questions right away. But just staying in touch with us and making sure we're on task. And I know that sometimes I can be a little busy and rushing my work a little bit at the end, and I pay the price for it, obviously, but I just need to balance my time a little bit better with school and work. But yeah,